Hi, I'm Christy, and welcome back. Most people think Murphy's Law is just a cynical joke. Anything that can go wrong will go wrong. But what many don't realize is that Murphy's Law didn't come from pessimism. It came from a very real, very dangerous problem during U.S. Air Force testing in the late 1940s. The law traces back to Project MX-981, a series of high-speed rocket sled experiments designed to test how much force the human body could survive. These tests were conducted at Wright Field in Ohio, now part of Wright-Patterson Air Force Base. The man at the center of these experiments was Air Force Flight Surgeon John Paul Stapp, a physician who volunteered to strap himself to rocket-powered sleds. He endured extreme deceleration, sometimes over 40 times the force of gravity. During one critical test, sensors meant to measure these forces failed completely, not because the technology was flawed, but because they had been installed incorrectly. That's when engineer Edward A. Murphy reportedly made the observation that became famous. If there's more than one way to do a job, and one of those ways will result in failure, someone will do it that way. Murphy's Law wasn't a joke. It was a warning. The lesson wasn't that failure is inevitable. It was that systems must be designed with human error in mind. Redundancy, checklists, and safety margins exist because people are fallible, even when they're smart and well-trained. Over time, the phrase escaped the laboratory and entered everyday life. We now use Murphy's Law to describe lost keys, bad timing, and computers crashing 5 minutes before a deadline. But its origin is far more serious. It helped shape aviation safety, spaceflight engineering, and modern risk management. Murphy's Law doesn't say the universe is out to get you. It says planning matters, details matter, and assuming everything will work perfectly is often the most dangerous assumption of all. In other words, Murphy's Law exists because people learned, sometimes painfully, that what can go wrong must be anticipated before it does. If you enjoy the strange histories behind everyday ideas, be sure to like, subscribe, and leave a comment to help our community grow. Thanks for spending a moment by the fire.